Okay, let's do some spins on this bad boy. Hopefully it works. Got £10 there. I'm not saying we're going to play all £10, but see how we get on. Well, that's a good sign. Nice. So I've already tested the machine before. It's 3 of a kind combinations that I'm curious if they're going to work perfectly. Oh, I'm going to respin because I've got 0. 1. Yeah, nothing then. But yes, in testing I did have a jackpot and it paid for a jackpot, so that's a good sign. Okay, that's wrong. So that should have paid 50p, but as you saw, we only got 2 pulses there for 20p. That should obviously pay 5. So I'm not sure what happened there. Again, this is the first plays, so there could be all sorts of errors. But that's clearly an error, what happened there. I don't know. Well, let's play some more. And I'll tell you what, let's hold that bell. All right, so we got nudges. I'll tell you what, we'll take them. That played correctly. Thing is, so the reason I'm so interested on the 3 of a kind wins is that it was not paying any 3 of a kind win combination when I first got the machine, because one of the reel wiper blades on reel 3 was bent double. So it was obviously making no contact to complete the circuit to the nodes pay out in any combination, because it was literally bent double. I've done my best to straighten it, and it is straight, but it still does have a minor kink in it. So I am going to be curious to see if it's going to make contact for every combination that it should. The bells thing though, that's an unusual fault. Why did it only pulse twice? And obviously it didn't register it as 2 of a kind because it pulsed twice. So it's as if it recognized it as, and then it just came loose or so. I don't know. Do we want to hold anything here? The hold and the font and everything, beautiful on this machine, isn't it? I'm sat down to play this machine because this machine is at a sitting height. Like if you stand up, this is like your eye line. This machine and this cabinet, in fact, let me try and show you how low it is to the floor. This is a sit-down game. It's not a it's not a standing game. I mean, like, you know. Anyway. You guys don't care about all that crap, do you? You just want to see me get a jackpot. Well, I had a jackpot in testing and it paid a jackpot, so that was a good sign. So technically, we should have 30p more in there. Obviously single coin entry. It does have the token mech, but there is no tube, no token solenoid. It doesn't pay out in tokens. I also have the correct Barry Noble tokens, and this machine doesn't take them. So yeah, I think the token mech is completely buggered. But I don't care about tokens. I'm happy to keep it all cash. Do we want to hold anything here? I would believe that holding any of these would be kind of stupid because they're only 20p combinations. We only have 1 of a kind, so let's let it spin. Also, you may notice that we clearly don't have all the correct buttons. We've got a very faded red one that almost appears orange and is like super textured. because of the amount of scratches and presses it's had. And then we've got these nice two smooth yellow ones that again are faded. And then this nice bright red one that's not faded. But I believe the legendary Ron Clark is has buttons, and I'm sure I can make a contribution to get some new buttons. I can customize it and have whatever buttons I want, I presume. Just to be an arsehole, I wouldn't even mind having black box buttons, because I like the way it says hold written in. And people will be like, what's this, a black box? I'm like, well, no. The action and everything on the machine is very smooth though. You can still hear a ticking because the wiper blades are still counting. Yes, I know. Yeah, she's been extra sensitive for attention because I was on holiday for 2 weeks. Yes, I know. But we're playing a new machine. It's not just, you know, Cash Force we played 1,000 times. The viewers need to see this shit. We need to see a Jackpot. The sounds, that all metal tray is beautiful. It's a redeeming factor for this cab. And it's only a really thin piece, not like the black box where they're nice and thick. It doesn't have the black box noise enhancer. Yeah, don't ask. But yeah, my favourite thing about black box is the way that the payout sound. And it is caused by the coins hitting a piece of metal that's like a overshoot protector, and I swear to goodness they have used engineering science to get the sound and everything just right, and it really shows. In the 1980s, freak machine manufacturers, they did care what the player thought. This machine's pretty tight, isn't it? I did notice that, we need to respin. We got some nobles, so respin for 4. Well, that's not going to be enough, is it? Oh, okay, well, I actually fluked a 10p combination. I was just in pure panic pressing whatever because the counter was going. So I'm actually impressed that I did get a 10p win. I didn't see it. I was just pressing and it's like, oh, fuck. Oh, hold would be nice. Yeah, I'm not too worried about adding in extra holds, but we might need to add in a few of the extra nudge links to liven the game up a tiny bit. Oh, hello, Dennis. Well, how's my licky poos? Scamp's fast asleep in there. There's Cash Falls and Fast Track. Anyway, we're not worrying about that. Sorry, I know I should focus more on one thing, but yeah, I've probably got one of those disorders or something like that. The action of this machine is beautiful. The bump, bump, bump. Ooh. So, 8 nudges. Oh, shit. I think I take that and I go for the bells. Oh, you're not going to do me, are you? Oh, I should know, because I checked on the reel bands. I believe there's only one bell on each reel, and it is the very last symbol, which is why you see where the reel band. I applied this reel 3 reel blend. I got it just right, I think. Excellent. Anyway, I wonder if the Noble would have been there. I wonder, because there's quite a lot of Noble symbols. I was surprised to see there was 2 on reel 3. This is a cool machine. Oh, where's mine? Ooh, I tell you what, we'll hold that because we've got the Noble above it. So if we get some nudges, And you can get nudges after a hold, I did notice. Oh, where's my respin now? And look at that. The way the coins sound going in, everything is so beautiful about this machine. In that regard, listen. It's beautiful, isn't it? Reel 3 potentially still needs a little bit of a service. I've noticed it's not perfect, but it seems to be pretty fucking good. Bloody tight game though, isn't it? I mean, you need to know the reel order, and I think once you know the reel order, the percentage will come towards you again. But still, obviously, the machine's going to be taken like a bandit. Yeah, well, I mean, it was seeing all the 3 of a kind combinations when I got it. It's the 3 of a kinds that we want to test. But, you know, I straightened out the blade. It's making contact with most of them. So, well, all of them so far from what we've tested. The only thing was the bells only paid 20 pence, or 2 pulses 20 pence. Whereas obviously it should have paid 50p. So we still potentially are not 100% with this machine. But I tell you what, I'm having 100% fun. And I fixed this myself. You know, I asked Ron for advice that I already kind of knew, but just to double check. And bam, did it. Straighten the blade, reapply, because the real band 3 was completely loose. So I had to reattach that. This machine is going to be worthy of brand new T-moulding and all that. It is quite nice. We've got a bit of busted up T-moulding here, so we'll get this brand new. Replace it. You can't kind of fix the like shit inside this, so we'll replace that with brand new T-moulding. We'll get these buffed up really nice. This has got a bend in it where somebody's absolutely walloped it, but that's fine. But we'll get those all buffed out. We'll work out what we're going to do with the buttons. The artwork's not 100% perfect. There's been potentially even in the transport here, there's been a scratch on the underside. I think maybe something hit it, and there's the odd little dot, as you can see. But overall, the artwork and the good sign is, look at the mirrored glass. Very good. And I care about the vanity of the machine. I tell you what, this is a hell of a lot nicer to look at than a bloody Nudge Gambler. Yeah, you know, obviously I get that, you know, people prefer Nudge Gambler because they've got nostalgia, they remember it. But if this came out as the exact same time as Nudge Gambler and was sat next to Nudge Gambler, I swear people would like this machine more than bloody Nudge Gambler. I mean, just look at it. It looks a lot nicer. I mean, it's all opinion, isn't it? You know, some people are going to think, well, no, the purple on Nudge Gambler is brilliant. But I'm not going to say that Noble were the kings of electro, because they clearly weren't. But I think Noble consistently have the best artwork in electromechanical. Look at games like Moonraker that I have upstairs, Locomotion, Railroad. I'm not a huge fan of Jitterbug, but there's others I've seen that the names escape me right now. And again, they just look beautiful. And if you were literally going to rebuild a machine like this, bloody make sure you get the artwork right. That's pretty much all you've got to do, right? You're not redesigning the game. Or at least not in this case. Obviously, in some rebuilds they are. But This is very clearly what it is. I tell you what though, I've said it a few times now, but this is a bloody tight machine. We're going to have to add some links in, I think, because, I mean, I know, well, we've got about, what, 150 down there, and we are owed 30p that we got shortchanged, but we've put in like £4.50 already. Well, we've got a whole jackpot, haven't we? Oh, I mean, you don't, it's not like you're not going to get another hole. Although you can. I wonder if this has had links severed. I do wonder if this has had links severed, or if this is literally the default holds and nudges. It seems rather tight to me, especially on the nudges. I mean, what, we haven't had them for bloody, there we go. Right, 3 nudges, and you see that's, you can't do shit with 3 nudges. Oh, 0. I was going to say not even 10. I don't know what I'd have done anyway. With 3 nudges, I could have got 10p on the 2 melons, but 10p is literally 2 credits. It's... Real order. You're going to need to know the real order to kind of, you know, get a few credits out of this. I should invite Chris217. Well, I mean, Chris217 is invited anytime. I mean, you all are. Just, if you want to come play my machines, just send me a message. But, you know, Chris217, I'm sure he knows the real order. Because I'm pretty sure this will probably... I mean, I don't know this, but I presume this is the same as actually Nudge Gambler, which I would presume Chris knows. We're going to respin. We need lots. Okay, well, we just got to go. Hope. Oh, God. We weren't getting anywhere, were we? But yes, I suspect that, you know, or Paul Newey. I know Paul Newey has this machine. Also, I do like to see it paying out 9 ways, 10p bells. And as you see, it only pulsed once, 10p. So right at the start of the video, we did have that weird glitch. I tell you what, this is the quietest electro in terms of... There's like no buzz or hum coming from the transformer or power supply or whatever the fuck it is. This machine is just dead silent. I mean, like the ever so slightest hum maybe. Nice and lit. Anyway, halfway through, we'll play out the 10 pack. Bit of a long first play. Oh, here we go. So if we get nudges, we've got the double option, but we really want to see the 27-way bells because I want to see what the fuck happens on payout. Oh, please. Oh, if it had given me the nudges, the bell was there. Damn. It loves the 2 of a kind combinations, doesn't it? It pays every single one of them perfect. And so far, every 3 of a kind combination that is offered, it's paid. I don't want to say that I've fixed it, but I might have fixed it. But we still have that unknown glitch with the bells, so we still got work to do yet. And that work is to play the machine and test it further. You literally just need to put in the credits now. I dare say some of you watching might volunteer to do this bit. This is the easy bit. Bending a 45-year-old piece of copper to get it exactly right. And if you snap it, you've bricked the machine. It's not as easy as you... That's not that hard to be honest. It was actually pretty easy. I used a combination of 2 precision tools, which was... I used a pair of tweezers, which I think I put back in here, and a flathead screwdriver. The tweezers were not quite long enough, but I would use the flathead to get the leverage and then use these to slightly bend it, very slightly at a time. As I mentioned, it does still have a minor kink in it, but from as far as I can tell, it was making perfect connection. That minor kink is going to be a pain in the arse to remove if it actually... That's not... The eject button's a bit... That's a minor issue, but that we'll want looking at in the future. You could have argued if I was going to hold that, maybe you should have hold this in case you get nudges, because the odds that it's going to spin it in on the first and the second is slim, but... Boom, boom. I love to see it. We'll give him a little tap on the side there, because that is a 3-sign combination that the machine recognised and paid out perfectly. Happy to see that. And I know that in testing, which I literally did like 1 minute of testing, and I got the jackpot, it paid the jackpot perfectly. But it's not on those bells, which is odd. With a few extra nudge links, this is going to be a proper cracking game. But you've got to get it just right. I don't give a fuck about adding in extra holds. But ooh, you see now, Steve, if he was playing, he would hold all of them. And there's no cancel, so I'm doing it as well. But Steve would hold them all because he'd be looking for now the nudges afterwards. Because if you get the nudges afterwards, we're pretty much... We're pretty much looking at a jackpot, is what we were looking at. I was half surprised Steve didn't go for this machine, to be honest. But at the time, he had a nudge gambler. And then a couple of weeks later, he's got no nudge gambler, and I've already bought this. Although I know Steve likes the weird and wacky machines. As do I, as well. But I'm a bit more of a vanity whore, I think. I like the machines that look nice. Do you want to play? Dennis! You want to go? We'll hold that. Melon and the Noble. No nudges. I do love electromechanicals. I don't get bored of them. I will most likely play this for hours this evening. I don't see myself doing much else this evening. It is technically a Saturday night, but I've been out on holiday, I haven't got much money, and, so I don't think we're going out tonight. I think we're going to end up playing a fuckload of Locomotion. Now, you see, again, it's do you hold? Do you know what? I actually will hold this, and the reason, but it's the same thing. Now I have to get nudges, otherwise it's useless. But at least I've got the double option. You see, look, there is 2 Noble symbols, but they are close together. That kind of baits you. But we've got... Oh, no, because we can't... Oh, yeah, no, of course, that's the win line. So we've got the option of melons or Noble symbols should it offer us nudges after this. Which it didn't. Of course it didn't. It needs more nudge links. It needs more nudge links, doesn't it? It needs more nudge links. Because bloody hell. I mean, I know we're 30p short, but well, have a guess how much we've won. So we're going to put £10 in. We've got £3 10 left. Of course, these are the big old bad boys. We accept no less. We're going to hold the Noble. In fact, while I'm here, I will quickly show you that sorry Fluffy, we have here a Barry Noble token. So this is a 10p token that would go with the machine. Look, Barry Noble coin machines. Now I actually am going to ask Steve if I can go through his pots when I'm next there to see if I can get a few more. Because if I can get enough Barry Noble tokens, like say 15, I would actually convert it back to tokens. I have 3, and I have 1 that I converted into a keyring. And these are slightly different designs. And again, I know that most of you don't give a flying fuck about this, but you know, you can turn off the video if you want. Some people will be interested. Barry Noble from Nottingham. He died at a young age, by the way. He was a bit of a showman. He liked to put his name on things, and I think he kind of lived fast, died hard, you know, that kind of stuff. Presume he was a bit of a party animal. He had a lot of nightclubs and arcades. In fact, for anybody from the Nottingham that's of my sort of age, they might not remember Noble Arcade, but we certainly will remember Sun Valley, which Sun Valley is Noble. It's the same thing. They're the same. Pretty cool, right? That's one of the reasons that I got my first electromechanical, is I saw one for sale for £220 called Moonraker, and I liked the artwork, but I thought, well, electros are boring, aren't they? I'm not gonna, you know, but I fell in love. Now I've got, ooh, where did that go? So the tube is not quite right either. Oh, okay. So it just, because you heard the dish dish, it oh, that's a good point. Can we see how full the tube is through here? Because there's no overflow. The overflow would drop coins into the machine, which I don't want to do. Yeah, it's not full. Okay. It's not going to get full. It's going to hold more than £10. Anyway, let's get a jackpot. Okay, so again, it must have tilted slightly forward because it's not, the coins are not rolling into the tube. But this one will probably knock it in. Oh no, so now I think there's 2 coins that are waiting to roll into the tube. We might need to address that. Yeah, they're I can't bother to explain. It's fine, but we might have to open the machine in a minute. Okay, well, where the fuck are those coins going then? Because that did not sound like 4 coins falling into the tube. Ooh! Hell yeah! Hell fucking yeah! Did it pay out correctly? I don't know. Well, I think it probably did, because there's about, yeah, £1.20 there. And I recently moved them. Well, that's probably the first Noble Locomotion jackpot captured on YouTube. And if you stuck around 28 minutes to get here, well, I appreciate it very much. Pretty fucking cool, huh? Well, I promise we'll play them out. We're going to play out the rest of this. We've got £2.20 left. At least our wins are building up now. We've actually got, you know, at least we've got a bag of chips. Let's see if we can get a couple more pints before we... Oh! Bro! That's gotta be fucking rare. I tell you what, that's gotta be rare, because you've seen, if you've watched the 28 minutes, you've seen how tight this is on nudges. This is not a doctored machine with fuckloads of nudge links. This is a tight-ass machine. And we just got the hold for the bum, bum, bum. Off a straight spinning as well. Listen to that sound. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, bro. You gotta be joking. No way, mate. And this is not a computerized machine. And that paid perfect. This is not a computerized machine. It doesn't know to do this to keep percentage. What the fuck, bro? Bro, have you seen it? You can't make this up. What the fuck? Wow. There's no way. There's no... Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way it's doing it again. Wow. Could you imagine that in 1978 or whenever this machine was out? You just put 10, 15p in, you got £3 out. 3 English pounds. Off a straight spinning, then the hold, and you're like, wow. Not again. Wow. Holy shit, that's a capture. And now it's giving me holds. Look, it's like it's suddenly come alive. Or the variator's stuck on the hold bit or something. Wow. There's nothing to hold there, but... Oh my, I think you could play this machine all night long, which is probably what I'm going to do. And I doubt I'll get that again. I'm going to say that's a capture for this machine. And it was worth 125 quid. Whatever I paid for the machine was worth it, just for how that made me feel. Like, I've got my money's worth now. It's done its job. That was a bloody good, that was a lot of fun. The problem is I don't want to get attached to this machine. I mean, I'm running out of space, aren't I? You know, I've got, what, how many machines have I got in the house? 9? 8 in the house. No, wait, we've got Cashfall's Fast Track, we've got Locomotion, we've got Moonraker Accumulator, we have Sweetheart, we have Big Banker, and we have Bully for You. So count those. That's how many we've got at the moment. And then we've got one outside that's becoming more and more stripped. I have a high pound that I bought £50 for a parts machine to try and learn how to do maintenance. I actually have taken quite a few parts off it. I've had the Bulgin lead, which they're expensive to buy, and I don't have spares. And then this is going to be invaluable, the tubing, and just even the little metal thing that catches the coins so that the coins go in the tube. Like the 50 quid I paid for that machine, and that was with delivery, that high pound, I paid 50 quid all in. So that was an absolute bargain. I do feel bad that it's getting stripped and it's getting more and more to the point where, although I've got to be honest, I don't think it's a good game. It was crap, in fact, I would say. And it's not true electro because it had a bloody circuit board in it. Which, anyway, wow, I'm still buzzing off that bloody 3 jackpots. And I'm not into like holding jackpot. Oh. I always think that's boring. It's like, I'd rather have the money out of the features, but that's because I'm thinking about MPU machines. In electros, if you can just get the timing, like, you know, this machine, we've seen how little it offers holds. It offered 2 holds in a row, which in itself is exceptionally rare, and it did it after it straight spun in the jackpot. The combination of that is going to be astronomical, I know it. Oh man, that's what we play these machines for. But for some reason, it's just giving holds after wins. Because it's doing it again, look. This time only on a 10p win, but is there some sort of program? There's not program. It's not got, there's no circuit boards. But it is giving me the holds after I win. Oh, wow, I'm buzzing off this machine. And, you know, anybody still watching has probably turned it off because they're like, oh, it's talking too much. Yeah, I'm sorry, I do that. Right, well, look how long it's taking me to... We've still got £1.50. Let's play out this £1.50. I do need to sort the coins are not... I think what's happened is it's tilted backwards. They're like the thing that's on top of the yellow tube, the like metal thing, so that the coins are not rolling. Yeah, I'm gonna have to open it up and have a look. I don't particularly like to do it with these machines when they're turned on. So yeah, there's loads, look. Yeah, I need to knock those coins down. Let's take that spin. A lot louder with the back open, isn't it? Let's use this. So what's happening, look, is this is the bit I took off high pound. So this is just bodged in. It's not obviously lined up perfectly, as you can see by the fact that the coins are, yeah, I don't want, how big is this tube? Wow, this machine is not actually making that much money because of those jackpots. There we go, that should be enough. Just needs tilting that way a little bit. Sorry, I'm not. It'd be easier if I had two hands. That should hopefully do for now. Oh yes, so there is a downside to this machine. It has no meters. There is no meters in this machine, which makes me quite sad, because I love the bookkeeping side of machines. And this machine literally doesn't have any. There we go. Coin falling in the tube. Probably just need to tighten the Jubilee clip once I've got it exactly in the right position. Oh my big fluffy, are you giving me cuddles from behind? And the funny thing was, this machine was printing money for like the first bit of the video. Most likely, majority of people turned it off. And then the 3 big jackpots. I might even be better doing another video. No, I can't, because this is the first place. I was going to say must be better doing another video and then uploading this and just cutting out the section with the 3 jackpots and uploading that as like a short or something. Do we hold real? So we've got a hold offered here. I think that's the right choice. I'm not sure, because there will actually be a right, like, this game is fully discovered, right? There will actually be a right way to play this. Like, you need to know the real orders, but you also need to know like percentages. Like, I think if you was offered hold here, I think it would actually be a losing play to hold the 2 cherries. I think you should never hold any of the 20p symbols, ever. The only things you should contemplate is bells, melons, and nobles. And I think if you've just got a single melon, you definitely don't hold. I wonder if holding a single noble is the correct play. I presume so, because it's always... Oh, we actually got 9 nudges. Ooh. Yeah, but where's real 1 at? Wow. That paid all 50p. That paid all 50p. So I don't know what happened earlier on, but that paid all 50p. Tell you what, do you know what? It might give us a hold here, because this machine does weird things. No, I didn't, but sweet. We got the 50p. Fucking hell, this machine's sick. I'm well happy I got it. I've never really played Nudge Gambler, to be honest, so, you know, it's a classic game, right? It's one of the classics. And this one looks better. I was shocked that nobody went for it. Like, it was cheap. But, you know, in the pictures, there was no pictures inside, and it wasn't shown working. It sort of said that it was working, which it wasn't. The guy wasn't negotiating on the price, because I did actually offer 100. Because I thought, well, you know, I'm going on holiday in like a week. Let's try and save a few quid. Oh, so It's giving me the hold again. I think this is the right choice. You hold those two because it might give me the nudges afterwards. No. Oh, so that's, oh no, we've got 40p left. Bam, bam. Paid the 3 of a kind combination there, perfect. I am gonna say that we have just done a £10 test once we use this final 10 pence. And the machine has played flawlessly. It's not misstepped on the reels. It's played every combination perfectly, with the exception of the very first bell. It like cut out after 20p, which is a little bit concerning still. But aside from that, this machine has played absolutely perfect. And this is a repair I've done myself, and it wouldn't have worked. It was never gonna come alive without intervention that I did. Bending that reel wiper blade, it would have never just bent back on its own. So I am well happy. Anyway, I suppose if you've come this far, you're probably interested to see how much did we actually win. You know, we do need to add 30p to whatever it is. Also, you know, have a guess, see how close you get. That's £2. We know there's at least £3 because we had 3 jackpots. Well, that is, I'm still, oh God, I don't like these payout trays for one simple purpose. It's a bloody nightmare getting the coins out, because the like gap here is so shallow, so your hand like gets caught. It's actually kind of annoying, but whatever. So with £10 as well, it's very easy to work out what the percentage was for what it played in this session. And again, we are 30p short. So £7.20. So it played at 72%, which is probably about what it's set at, which is probably exactly what it's set at. But it actually probably played a little bit tight, but we just got an insane sequence of the straight spinning jackpot with the double hold. Anyway, that was 45 minutes or whatever it is of Locomotion, which is Noble's Nudge Gambler. I hope you enjoyed that. I am really happy, really, I mean, proud of myself for fixing it. I mean, why not, right? Took a chance on it. Now it works. Now, the problem is don't get too attached, because I said I'd only keep 2 electros, and I currently have 3. And the other 2 are definitely going nowhere. I mean, this is going nowhere for at least a couple of months, but if anybody really likes it, do let me know, because this one probably won't stay forever. We'll keep it for a bit, but fuck, nobody's interested in it, so we probably will be keeping it forever because nobody wants it aside from me. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. I'm going to play this all night, and yeah, probably enjoy it. See you later.